r/AskReddit, what's your favorite drink to order at the bar? The dude abides. Careful man, there's a beverage here. I love them but I'm always nervous about ordering them at the bar. Read a comment from a bartender about how people put too much faith in the milk behind the bar. I'm sorry your mother was kidnapped, do you have any Kahlua? These are great, but milk is often spoiled at bars as it's rarely used. I've learned this lesson too many times to order them in public. Making them at home though is dirty martini with extra olives. I think of a dirty martini and want one so bad until I have one. It always tastes like pure gasoline. Once I asked for it extra dirty and it was so salty I couldn't finish it. I need help finding the perfect ratio. Martini with cum around the rim. The older I get, the more dry I like my martini. Also, it's got to be gin. Old fashioned. It took me years to try one, and it's so good that I rarely drink anything else. A Bloody Mary on a Sunday morning. Little hair of the dog to get your day straight. Caesar. The Canadian Superior. Clamato just hits different. Gin and tonic is hard to get wrong. Tea and amp, tea rocks but so does Hendrix. I've been given staff to train who ask what goes in a gin and tonic. In summer when it's hot out, it's a refreshing drink that reminds me of colder times. In winter it seems like a seasonal drink and never disappoints. 12/10's great drink. Sapphire and tonic with a twist of lime. Gin and tonic for the win. Mojito. But since I learned how to make a good one, my purse is not suffering so much anymore. The problem is that a lot of bars can't make a decent one, but a nice, balanced old-fashioned is pretty damn great. If you haven't, give a Oaxacan old-fashioned a try, it's the same thing but with mezcal. They're amazing if you're a fan of smoky drinks. My go-to as well. Go to restaurant here in my city every Wednesdays because mojitos are half off. Amaretto sour. One of my best friends in life, this was the only cocktail she drank. But she ordered it every time. Love that cocktail. She's gone now, so raise your next one in her honor. Our local bar makes amazing amaretto sours. Egg white foam and black cherries on top. Liquid candy. I'm in my mid-30s and just discovered these. Not sure why I never tried one before. I have to try that. Amaretto is the only liquor I like out of the ones I've tasted. A Shirley Temple. Black Russian. Dark and stormy. 3 ingredients, super tasty. Try walnut bitters. This is my go-to. Delicious. Negroni, hence the account. Gimme a beer. Surprise me. Bars with a will of beers are cool. Aye, and bars that serves properly chilled beers are a godsend. Margarita. Only if they make them with their own simple syrup, the bottled mix stuff is a no for me. If they use bottle mix, I'll ask if they can make one with just tequila, lime, and Cointreau. Maker's Mark Old Fashioned with extra bitters. It's not the best bourbon in the world, but I like it and it's everywhere. If you like it, that's all that matters. It's a good bourbon. Buffalo Trace Old Fashioned is usually about the same price and much better. Do you take bourbon or rye? I rate the bar on how well they serve an Old Fashioned. If they fuck that up, they'll fuck everything else up. Old Fashioned, Corbel, sweet for me. It's a cocktail, you don't want your best bourbon. RN I've got a craving for a frozen pina colada and hot sun, a beach, and palm trees. Otherwise at a restaurant with a bar, I just get a sangria with fruit. Rum and Coke. Hell yeah. What's up Julian? If I've had a few of these I switch over to vodka crans LMAO. Favorite drink? Love a good Jack's or Captain Morgan. Ginger ale. 2 years sober on the 20th. Congrats. Have you tried a maple old fashioned? Ain't it great? And I'll tell you something, it just gets better and better. Not sure if you have tried, but Fever Tree is amazing. I would rather drink it straight than with booze. That's my go-to when I don't feel like having anything. Congrats. Congrats on the accomplishment. Rye and ginger. Espresso martini. You should try one with tequila. You hate sleep that much. If you can find a place that can make it anymore. Damn monks. The last word cocktail. Such a good drink. I love me a good Manhattan. However, while I was living in Ottawa, I tried an aviation cocktail and I would order it at every bar if one of the ingredients wasn't impossible to get. Otherwise, a Negroni. Lemon drop. When I was drinking, it was a delicious Fireball and Coke. Now it's just a Coke. 8 years. Whiskey sour. Or a bottle of Budweiser. First time I got a proper sour, I was like, what the fuck, K? Super good. Any single malt I haven't had. If there are any interesting ones, I go for local microbrews. Chalky milk. Mule with Titas. Manhattan, hard to mess up and most places have the stuff to make it. Capering Hot is my absolute favorite, but most places don't carry Kashika, so I have to make those at home. +1 for Capering Hot, great drink when made right with a double. What did I do to deserve this bland, flavorless Manhattan? Rye Old Fashioned. Depends on what beers they have on tap. A Harvey Wallbanger. Blue Hawaiian. Scotch on the rocks. Something fruity. Bartenders hate me. Is it annoying or inconvenient to just ask for something vague? I can see it would be if I made a fuss about not liking it, but I'm just not that invested in specific drinks and sometimes just want something new. No way, at least you narrow it down to a flavor profile. It's the surprise me people that are the worst. Plus fruity drinks are some of the easiest. Crown Apple Sprite. Depends on the type of bar. If it's a dive bar, I get a gin and tonic. If it's a high-end cocktail bar, I usually get a Bijou. White Russian. Double Jameson and Sprite or Moscow Mules. I had to scroll quite a way to find a Moscow Mule. Cosmo. Paper Plane. Hello everyone. Thanks for sticking to the end of this video. I really appreciate it. I just wanted to humbly ask you to subscribe to the channel. According to my statistics, 100% of my viewers in the past 28 days are not subscribed. I have always wanted this channel to reach 1000 subscribers, and if you want to support and be a part of that, subscribe. It's free and it's an awesome way to support the channel. Thanks again, Reddit glitch out.